Hey, Algebra 2. I got a number of questions about this one from the homework. It's to find the equation of a perpendicular bisector of a given line segment. And I just want to quickly go through that in case you had trouble with it. And we want to find the perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining these 2 points. It's helpful to graph those 2 points. And our graph doesn't need to be beautifully perfect. It just needs to be accurate enough to understand the situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, -5. This is up 3 and 3, -5. So I'll just connect that with a red line segment for the sake of viewing that. And about halfway, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is right there. And the line we're trying to find, I'm just going to freehand it at the moment, just eyeball it. The line we're trying to find is a line that intersects the line segment at its midpoint. It bisects the red line and it's perpendicular. So we need to find the midpoint. Well, the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. Hopefully you've seen this in a geometry class, but if you haven't, there it is. The way you can remember it is it's the average of the x coordinates and the average of the y coordinates, or the mean of the two. So, okay, so let's plug in our numbers. And we get, what, 2 plus 3 over 2, and 3 plus -5 over 2. So the midpoint is 5/2, comma, 3 minus 5 is -2, so this is -1. So the coordinates of that midpoint are 5/2, comma, -1. Okay, so we've got a point that's on the green line that we want, and we need it to be perpendicular to the red line, so we need to find the slope of the red line in order to figure out the slope we need for the green line. Okay, so the slope between these 2 points is -5, so y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, is -8 over 1, or -8. We could have even seen that from the picture. This goes down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units, and to the right 1. So that's a slope of -8. So that means the slope of our green line is going to be positive 1/8, because it is it's the reciprocal of this. So we flip that fraction over and then we make it the opposite sign, multiply by another negative. So we are just about done. The equation of our green perpendicular bisegment is 1/8 x minus 5/2 minus 1. Done. Now, how did I write that down so fast? You need to know the point slope form of a line. The point slope form of a line is m x minus x1 plus y1. So if you know a point x1, y1, and you know the slope, you can just plug into this formula to write down the equation of a line. And it didn't say what form to put this in. If I needed this in slope-intercept form, I would need to distribute the 1/8 and combine that result with -1, then I'd be done. If I needed to put it in general form, I'd want to multiply everything by 8 to get rid of that denominator, and then I'd multiply everything by 2 to get rid of the denominator there, and the goal would be to get all of the coefficients to be integers and to get everything to one side. Okay, we went over that in class. I was just kind of reminding you of general form. But that is sufficient for this question, and hopefully this helped.